Gotta make this happen. There we go. We're back. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. What's happening? What's up, Kevin? How are you doing, my friend? Forgot my microphone. That helps. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, I just figured it out. Just figured that one out. I forget that thing all the time. It's so crazy. L to the B. How are you? How you doing? All right. So, got a couple things you got to do real quick. I tried rip bleeding. Yeah, I'm not good at that. I would be terrible. Fantastic. It's Friday. Yep. I got your message too, Lori. Got it. Oh, no problem. But I bet you knew that anyway. Thanks for the headphones, Kevin. Thank you for those. How are things going, Kevin? How's life treating you? Book sales and stuff doing good? Thanks for the heart me. I know you've been busy as can be. Sorry, I got something stuck there. Bad. Finally home? Yeah. I bet you it's good to be home, though. I know how I feel when I get home. It's like, Yahoo! Alright, so I have to do... that doesn't look like a good point at all. I don't like that. I'm going to pull a new point off here. This came from my dad's stuff, I'm sure. He tried. Traveling is exhausting. Yeah, traveling is a pain. But I'm glad it's going good, Kevin. Mike, thanks for the heart me. How you doing, Mike? All right, we are gonna pull this down. I gotta make two little reeds, like plant reeds for the iris. And that thing will be all finished up. Thank you for the music bubbles, L to the B. Thank you so much. What's up, Nat? How are you on the tubes? We got the tubes running too. Stay. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool for a second. Got the silver done. What was I gonna do? Second here. These should be good enough, size-wise. I'm going to be making the plant reeds for the iris that I did earlier this week. And then after that, we're going to be making memorial marble. And one other thing, I can't remember which memorial it is. It's not overly complicated. And then after that, we're going to start doing the ghosts. We'll probably shut the stream down for a little bit. I'll add the ghosts into the TikTok shop. We'll do the promo. I got 100 of these little black lights. I know it's not showing on there too well. They're not the brightest, but they work. So the company reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to work with these. I said I'll try them. So they sent me 100 of them to give away with the ghosts. So, Lori, your order will have the little black lights in it. Sorry, reading the chat sometimes is hard. My phone is kind of covering my screen at the moment. I haven't figured out how to move things. But yeah, so the ghosts, all the ghost orders, I got 100 of them. First 100s are going to get little black light keychains going with it. So I told the company I would do it, so we're going to get it done and see how that works. I'm hoping they work really well. That's a little longer. I'm going to use this one. Hey, Betty, how are ya? What's up on the tubes? How are ya? What's up, everybody on the tube? What's up, Joe? How are you? We're going to pull this a little bit off. Then we'll do the little vines. I guess vines or reeds. I don't know what to call it. Prendercat, thank you for the heartbeat. I'm doing good, Joe. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we will have a sub night. So I want to cover the animal style thing that we have implemented for subs. Okay. Not the best way to check and see if it's hot. Going to have to room for special. Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Sorry, I didn't see it. Like I said, my phone's covering up part of the chat. I know. Thank you, Betty, for letting me know. How did I get those colors? Magic. What's up, Jingles? How are ya? Okay, so we got to do these reeds for the iris. That's going to be fun. We're going to silver fume the inside of it. No, really, those colors are kind of cool. I like doing stuff like that. And getting those colors is magical. I made one of those dragonflies. I don't know if you could tell. Made one of the dragonflies completely mother of pearl. I did the whole thing. Doing all right? I like hearing that, Jingles. Appreciate that. White Stash, thank you for following. There we go. We're going to pull this down. Little stretch. The amber purple one, Betty. I think it was the amber purple combination. There's a little extra sauce on it, if you will. All right, we're going to bring it out here. I made it a little special. No, hands don't get warm at all. So glass is very unique. It does not transfer heat like metal. In fact, it's almost the opposite. So it doesn't do that. All right, we got to open this up a little bit, like this. Pop. Got a little whistle out of it. Thank you, Betty. I try. All right, so we're going to flare this open just a tiny bit. Like that. I got to seal this in. Going to bring it out. No, don't want to use that. I got to seal this back up. A little bit. And then we're going to preheat this now. So I got to preheat the whole tube. Then we're going to grab some silver. It's a little chunky silver, pure silver. We're going to shoot the silver into the tube. And it's going to change the whole color. Hey, what's happening? These are going to be like vines. So if you go on my profile, you'll see an iris on there, a big old glass iris. And it needs to have kind of like two little vines coming off it. So I'm going to make the vines for it right now. We made the iris previously. So I just have to do the accents. And then after that, we're going to make a memorial marble. The memorial marble is a marble that contains ash from people or pets infused into the glass. Thank you for the follow, Nicole. All right, so now we're clear. I'm going to bring this down. On the end of this little rod is a chunky silver. Little silver right there, that little dot. What's going to happen is the silver is going to superheat, and it's going to use the flame as a conduit to travel into the tube and color the tube. Jack, thank you for the follow. Alexis, thank you for the follow. And here we go. So the silver is literally vaporizing. And it colors the tube. That's why it has that shiny coat to it now. It has that really reflective. And we're going to change that silver a little bit. What's up, Neil? So we're going to change that a little by the flame chemistry. Going to go very oxidizing, meaning oxygen rich. Going to kind of get it a little bit shallow. Then we're going to bring it back out and do what's a reducing flame, which is going to darken it back up. Like that. So now we just darkened it back up. This is 31 years. Nope, cannot do that. Going to bring it in, soak this heat in here just a little more. And like that. Now we're good. What's up, Groves? How are you? What's up, Mello? All right, so next step, we're going to take it here. We're going to seal the end off. When I get done pulling this, it's going to go to a light yellow with a bluish tint, like a transparent bluish. How you doing, Mello? Mello Silva. Yep, just got done fuming. We're going to do 2 of these. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? All right, so we got to seal this off a little bit. Nice and mellow. Again, these are going to be kind of like little vines that are going to the iris that I did earlier in the week. So it's not going to be like super amazing, but it'll be fun. Want to do it for a living someday? I highly encourage you to. Going to be way better. So we got to attach it, make the seal really good right there. Nice seal. Like that. So it's fully attached. Because this part will get drilled into the driftwood. How profitable is it? Depends on you. I've seen people that have been pretty profitable and some not. Right now, I'm just making these vines to iris that I made earlier in the week. What's up, Kimberly? Yeah, color change, 100%. Yeah, it's absolutely going to color change. So right now, I just want to get this one end sealed up a little. Shrunk down so it stays thick. Then after we do this and one more, we're going to make a memorial marble that has ash in it. From I got to remember if it's dog or person. Can't remember. All right, so then we're going to heat the whole thing. The reason I do it out of tubing instead of solid is it lightens the load. So when this sculpture is all done, it sits in driftwood. The iris is about 4 pounds. The snail and mushroom I did is about ½ pound. So keep adding weight to this. It becomes a problem. Bring it down. Give it a slight bend. Want to over exaggerate it. Then we'll just bring it out here and burn it off. I know, like I said, it's not super exotic right now, but so that'll sit in a piece of driftwood. The big iris will be up here, and then I got to make one more to go off to the side. And then after that, like I said, we're going to do the memorial. Yeah, that just picked up my lav mic. Then tonight we'll be making the little ghosts, the glow-in-the-dark ghosts, the ghost with the most, which will be neat. Thank you, Stephanie. I had a company send me 100 of these little blacklight keychains. So for the next 100 ghosts, I'm going to be putting them in there as a little bonus. Thank you, B. All right, so same thing. We got to pull a point right now. Then we'll silver fume it. Do that same part. You're from Virginia Beach? Well, welcome in. What's up, Lisa Gen Xer? How are you? Thank you, Stephanie. So this is the prep for the next vine. We'll do the same thing. We'll fume it, make it look really good. Fritz is being Fritz. Fritz is my barky dog. Auntie Cole, how are ya? There we go. Just tap my microphone. What's up, Perth? How's Australia? Set that off to the side. We're going to take this, we're going to open it up, then preheat it. Am I AI? No, not even a little. There we go. Pop that open. Was it gaffer? Oh, okay. Gotcha, Stephanie. Bring this out, preheat that, and preheat the whole tube. Yeah, no AI. What's up, Raina? How are ya? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. No, this is going to be a Victoria. Thank you for the follow. This is going to be one more of the vines for that iris I did in the week, earlier in the week. So if you want to see what the iris looks like, click on my profile. It's one of the newest posts. I don't know how far down it is. George, thank you for that follow. All right, we're preheated here. I got to seal the end, and we're going to do the silver part. If you are here, you're here for the right time. This is where we use the silver in there. So on the end of this little glass rod is a tiny, tiny chunk of pure silver. What's going to happen is that silver is going to superheat. It's going to vaporize to a gas almost. And then it's going to use the flame as a conduit to transfer into the glass. So right now you see it clear. And we're going to turn that color now. Hopefully this doesn't pop. All right, we're good. And here we go. That. So now we just added the silver in there. We're going to play around with it a little bit. Yep, I have made them. Can only do that on the tubes though. Trisha, thank you for the follow. I'm having a great Friday. I couldn't ask for a better Friday. Crap, I shouldn't have sealed that. I shouldn't have opened that up yet. I gotta burn the silver in here, damn it. Jumped ahead of myself. I gotta burn the silver in there. I'm sorry, George. We'll see if we can't change that for you. What's up, Blessing? Baked Beard, how are you? All right, so we got the silver in there. I'm gonna change it up a little. Kind of want to burn it in. Give it a little different coloring. So we're gonna use an oxidizing flame, a lot of oxygen, then reducing, a lot of propane. This oxidizing flame is gonna kind of make it look a little more transparent. Okay, see, a little more transparent there. Then we're going to use a reducing flame, and it's going to make it darker. And that's the effect that I want to do. It just kind of gives it baked in there both ways. Now it just went a little darker, a little shinier. This is the color I want it to be. And then when we get done, it'll be a little bit thinner and look fantastic. Need to open that back up. There we go. Auntie Cole, thank you for the level up sparks. Thank you. Thank you, Mello Silva. Thank you so much. If you are watching on the tubes and you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would greatly appreciate it. What's up, Joey? All right, so we're going to take this down. We're going to seal it off. Basically close the end of this tube up. Again, this isn't too complicated. It's a very basic piece, nothing complicated about it, but it needs to be done for accents right now. Thank you, Steph. Yeah, the iris is beautiful, right? I love that iris. I love making them. I know the Christmas ornaments are coming out very soon. Thank you, Joey. What's up, Sam? Right now, I am making like an accent piece, a little vine for a big old iris I made out of glass. It's about 15 inches tall. Right now, I'm making the accent vines. And this will be the last one. After this, we are going to be making a memorial marble, which will be a marble that contains ash from a person or pet. It can do either way. Ash is the same, remains. All right, so we got that sealed. We're going to heat it, let it sit for a second. Bring it down. We're going to close this end off just a little bit. Not all the way. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Drake. All right, so we got to seal this down just a little. I don't want it completely closed, but I need it closer to where it will be easy to close on. Because when I get done, I want to be able to burn that off pretty simply. Gotta wait for it. You can take a look at the color. It's going to get a lot more transparent here in a moment. Indonesia. I love Indonesia. I've been to Bali twice. I love it. What's up, Jane? How are you? So the next trick is we're going to heat this all the way up. This one collapsed a little. I got to puff it out just a tiny bit. There. Then we're going to pull it into the vine, or simulated vine. Then we'll get to making the marble. The marble is going to be really interesting. That's a fun thing to watch. If you've never seen it done before. Got to back up for this though. I just have to make sure this is lined up. That. All right, we're good. Then we pull this off to a point. Don't you do it. So that'll sit next to the iris. The iris will be up in here. Then we got the vines in there. So look good. It's going to be fun. You love the torch? This is called the Glass Torch Technologies, and it is the Kabuki. I don't really do any lessons anymore. You can watch my channel and pick up a tremendous amount. I'm pretty open with make some ring or cup. No, I don't do any cups. So right now we're going to make what's called a memorial marble. This will be the interesting. If you've never seen it, it's interesting. So inside this dish is cremains. Double check. This is a dog. So this is ash from a dog in here. We're going to take that ash and we're going to infuse it into the glass, into a marble, a 2-inch marble. And that marble will fit into this little angel wing holder here. So that marble is going to rest inside this cup here. And then after that, we're going to be making glow-in-the-dark ghosties. Ghosts with the most. So this is true glow-in-the-dark, not just black light. And the first 100 people that get ghosts are going to get the black lights. Actually, 98, 97, because L to the B is getting the first 3. She already ordered. Okay, let's make the marble. So first things first, we got to take this shiny glass here called dichro. It's like a mirrored-like surface. Got to take that and transform it into a sparkly thing. Kevin, have a good night. Thank you for coming in, Kevin. I miss seeing you. I got to go in your live more. Have a good night, Kevin. Is it hard to do? No. Yep. Separate oxygen and fuel control. Yes. Oxygen and propane are the 2 fuels. What's up, Snow? Yeah, oxygen and propane are the 2 gases. All right, so we got to take that and we're going to attach it in the flame here. Like that. Now this particular marble is going to be done out of pink. The last one I did was lavender. So the first step is we got to put a little coating of glass on each side of this little thin sheet. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to spin this up. So that really shiny mirrored side, it looks just like a mirror. And what happens is, as I coat the 2 sides, when I'm done, I'll take it and spin it. Like really rotate it a lot and twist it up, and that flat surface starts breaking apart, shredding like confetti, and then we get lots of little shiny sparkles like you're looking up at the stars. If you've ever been camping or somewhere in total darkness, looked up and saw the stars, like how much is up there? Same thing. It looks just like that. I wish it was a lightsaber. I always tell people, if this thing was a lightsaber, I'd be doing bad things. Alright, so we got that flat surface all encoded right there. See, it's really shiny, like right there. Alright, we're going to take and twist that up. This is where the magic happens. And attach. And we're going to start twisting it up. This is going to, again, create that little cosmic-y starry night look. It gets super, super bright. I'll show you with the flashlight what it looks like so you can get a good view of it after we're done. Right now, I am ready to make a memorial marble that contains ash from a dog. So we'll be adding the cremated remains from a dog into the glass marble. We can do people or pets. I've actually done a bullfrog once. someone had their bullfrog cremated. And the weirdest part was all the ash from the bullfrog was green. I mean, bright green. And then when I mixed the ash in it, it turned the glass green. What's up, Al? Thank you very much. I wish I could show that green. I'll find that piece somewhere. It was very crazy, but this was a big bullfrog. It was 11 pounds. It was African bullfrog. What's up, Tommy boy? Thank you for the rose. Yeah, it was a 11-pound African bullfrog. This is a pet. Yeah, that was a big frog. I didn't think they got that big. And then she showed me pictures of it. It was her pet for a long time. It lived a long time. And it was her pet. A big old African bullfrog. But yeah, it turned the glass probably the most beautiful green I've ever seen. And I was happy but sad because I was like, I want to make this green glass, but I don't want to kill bullfrogs to do it. So, no green. Connie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Could put dog hair in there, yes, but the dog hair turns to ash. The hair cannot withstand the heat. Yep, I twisted it into a ball. I'm going to show you all what it looks like here in a minute. Yeah, that was huge. That was a big old bullfrog. Like I said, I didn't believe how big it was until she showed me pictures. And I was like, okay, I learned something new. Bullfrogs can get pretty damn big. Christine, thank you for the follow. So I'm going to break this down. We're going to use the flashlight here in a second. And I'm going to show you the sparkle. What happened with that? No, Tommy boy, I don't have a problem with the industry. Just, I don't do it. It's not my thing. What's up, Spicoli, by the way? How you doing? All right, so we're going to come in here. We're going to kind of dome this out. It's going to kind of look like a mushroom at first. So we've got a little mushroom top. By the way, if you've ever wondered what one of the first things you ever want to learn to make as a glassblower, mushrooms. Mushrooms are one of the first things you want to learn. All right, let's bring it out. Hopefully you can see that really shiny sparkle look to it. It's almost too bright for the camera. See, without width. Try and go this way. Yeah, it's super bright. It magnified. I'll try and bring it way back there. It's a little better view. It's incredibly bright. What kind of animals did you use in glasswork? I've done just about every animal you can think of. I even did a sugar glider. Which I didn't know what a sugar glider was till we had some friends around in the area. But the one pet I've not done is an axolotl. And I don't know if anybody would cremate an axolotl. Yep, I've done a ferret. Yeah, sugar gliders are way cool. We have someone that follows us on here that's a good friend of ours. Sugar glider lady. She raises sugar gliders. You own an axolotl? Yeah, they're freaking cool. I love those things. They're amazing. What is a sugar glider? Gotta look it up. It's amazing. They're like How would you describe a sugar glider? Carrie, thank you for the follow. Spag, thank you for the sharing. Max, thank you for the follow. Yep, done a horse. All right, so we got this little bit right here. Next step is we're going to have to add in the cremains. Again, the ashes are in this bowl right here. We're going to heat up. We're going to grab it. We're going to put it in there. And we're going to start infusing the ashes in there a little bit. Yeah, flying squirrel. That's a good way to describe that. Yeah, sugar glider's like a flying squirrel. All right, so I don't do it all at once. We got to build the ash in there in little bits. So we pick up a little bit at a time. There's a little bit on the end of that rod. The flame is going to change colors by a lot. Then we add it in there just a little bit right now. Okay, then we're going to heat it up and do it again. Flame changes color, bring it back in, infuse it around. And the reason I do a little bit is I want the ash spread throughout the whole marble. I want it going all the way around. I don't want to have it clumped in one spot. Why do I look like the guy from Drive-Ins, Dine-In Network? Ask that dude. I'm natural. Nicholas, I am the way I am. Ask that guy why he looks like me. Why sparks? It's just the ashes. So when cremation happens, it only goes to a certain temperature, right? This is probably 3 times that temperature. And all the metals that are remaining in the body from whether people or pets are being burned off in that flame. And that's why the flame changes color. What's up, Vicky Gen X? All right, a little bit there. So I'm still adding the cremains in there. We're just infusing it around. I'm going to add just one more pass in there, and that should be enough. Here we go. Yeah, sugar gliders are awesome. Okay, got that infused in. All right, so now the next step is we're going to start blending everything in a little bit more. And then we're going to turn this into a marble. The marble will fit into that little angel wing holder down on the bottom of my bench. And I have to get it just right to fit in there. I don't want to leave too much, and I don't want too little. Too much, it won't fit in. Too little, it looks stupid in there. So it's got to be just right. All right, so we're going to separate that right now. Step number 2 is that really bright part right there is the glass with the cremains. I need to blend it in. I am located in the state of Washington. Does it leave color in the model? A little bit. Yeah, it changes the color a little bit. Mostly it gives white or off tan colors. But I have had ash come in from both people and pets in different colors and completely change it. Like if you have someone that passed away that had a lot of titanium in their body, like Evel Knievel or something, the titanium does affect the colors of the glass. What's up, Still High? What's up from Ukraine? How are you? All right, so we're just blending all that in. Yeah, it definitely changes the coloring depending on what metals are in the body at the time. Like, I can definitely tell if someone was on iron supplements, because it changes it a little more to the brownish side. This is 31 years for me. This is 31 years of doing this. All right, so right now I'm just kind of blending that in there. Like that. Next step is we got to build it up big enough to fit in here and not look small. So we're going to add a lot of pink back into it. And that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to build up a pink layer on the bottom, and then what will be the top. You're a newbie? Awesome. We love having newbies in here. Ivan, thank you. Thank you for saying that, Ivan. I appreciate that. I truly do. All right, so we're going to attach to the bottom here. We're just going to fill in. Create a little bit more mass. And then on the other side, what is up on my left where the watch is, we're going to build a lot of that up there. And the reason I do that side more than this is because all those little shiny sparkles get magnified by the clear glass. And I want to magnify it as much as possible. Blackbird, thank you for the follow. And thank you everybody for the subscriptions. Oh yeah, Mike, absolutely. We could definitely do that. StarryNightGlass.com. All right. Starry Night Glass Art, I should say. China, thank you for the follow. All right. Should have enough of that on there. We're going to finish the back end, and then we'll work on the front a lot. So we're going to add a lot to that. So we're going to separate this right now. While I'm doing that, and I'm heating all this up, I can show you what my glasses do. What's up, Red Squeak? Just a blown sculpture, a light sculpture. Sam, thank you. All right, so my glasses have a special lens on them called Detaching. What they do is they filter out all that bright light. And that's how I can see into the flame a lot better. And it doesn't hurt my eyes over time. Right now I'm working on a memorial marble. So I got probably 3/4 of it done, and we'll finish it up here in just a little bit. We got two awesome people on here that are currently live streaming. We got Grove's Glass Gallery and Dragonfly Creation, who are in the learning process of glassblowing, like what we're doing now. They are two of my moderators too. If you want to watch someone do progression through learning, I would highly suggest you follow them. Because you're going to watch someone from the beginning, kind of, and progress throughout their career. And I think that's a very interesting thing to watch. You'll see the achievements when they complete something that they haven't completed before, and you get to celebrate with them. Yeah, of course. Don't have to thank me, Groves. Don't have to thank me, Dragonfly. You guys are awesome. You know that. Thank you guys for modding. And Red Squeak, thank you for modding too. Red Squeak's always here doing a great job. All right, so next we're going to swap attachments here. Right there. So now I got to build a lot up here. And then it'll fit into the marble holder really good. What was the first item I did? I tried to make a worm because I was 8 years old. And unfortunately it came out, instead of a worm, like a sperm. Now I was 8, so I didn't know why everybody was laughing. All the adults were laughing at it, but now I get it. But yeah, it came out like a sperm. That's awesome, Dragonfly. All right, so now we got to add a lot on here. Right, Baked? Yeah, it definitely came out spermy. But I was 8. I didn't know. I thought it looked like a good worm. What was my motivation to get in this line of work? My mother. She started when I was 2 years old, so I grew up with it. What's up, Mikey? How you doing? Doodle Mom, thank you for sharing. All right, so here we go. We're going to be adding a lot of clear. Not clear, but transparent pink. I always call it clear. But it's not. It's pink. Howard, thank you for sharing. Gail May, thank you for reposting. Appreciate that. Vicky Gen X, thank you for reposting. Beth, thank you for following. Just hanging around and scrolling? Oh, awesome. Glad you stopped in here. Eric, thank you for reposting. China, thank you for reposting. The Ella, thank you for the follow. Looney Tune, thank you for the follow. Eric, thank you for sharing. Just got some Millie. Do you use Millie? I just started making some glow-in-the-dark Millie for eyeballs. So it's glow-in-the-dark. Lori, how are you from California? Blackbird, thank you. Miss Roche, thank you for the roses. I tried neon once. I was terrible. I have a lot of respect for neon workers. What is my most expensive item sold to date? It's about, I think it was 12,000 something. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Not on here, the real. What makes me nervous? Nothing. I just have fun. No reason to be nervous. No, it is a called Boroglow. North Star will be selling it very soon. They've adapted my glow-in-the-dark glass formula, and they will be selling it very soon. You'll see it come out. Hopefully within the next couple weeks. Sound of my torch puts you to sleep? Ah, thank you. I hear that a lot. I have a lot of people saying that the torch kind of mellows them out. All right, let's kick it up a notch. There we go. Let's heat this sucker up. Heather, thank you for the heartening. If you guys are missing some of the conversation, we are multi-streaming. I have to say it that way. So if I'm saying things that don't make sense, that's why. It requires a lot of patience. No, I'm good. I'm having fun. It doesn't require a lot of patience if you're having fun. Right? All right, let's bring it in. Start getting this mellowed out. How close are we? I got a lot to add on still. Not close yet. Got to add more. It's relaxing. Yeah, I have a lot of people. I can't tell you how many people I have requesting some type of ASMR. Now, I'll be really honest. I didn't know what ASMR was before TikTok. I had no clue. None. So when someone first said it, I was like, okay. I had to look it up. I was hoping it wasn't something kinky. How long does it take to make? I should be done in the next 10 minutes or less. No, arms don't get tired. My butt gets tired from sitting in this chair, but no, my arms don't. You have to look that up. I can't even, I know what it means, but I can't give you the exact definition. All right, that should be enough. It should fit in there. So let's get this all rounded out now. Right now we got kind of like a little flamey drop. Let's get this thing all rounded out. Make it look good. How long am I live for? I'll be on for a while tonight. I got a couple items I need to do. And then we're going to make the little ghost ornaments. We're going to make some ghosty ornaments. Irish Green, thanks for sharing the live. My glow in the dark does not have uranium, no. My glow is uranium free. How many hours? Probably beyond an hour and a half still. I'll take a short break here in a minute and then come back on and make some stuff. We'll make Christmas ornaments. How to glow? That's the trick. Got to use the glow in the dark glass. All right, so we're smoothing that out. I'm going to bring the flashlight out so you can see the sparkle to it. Yeah, I have done wind chimes. I've actually done wind chimes at a memorial, which was really cool. So we're going to bring this out. You can see that really shiny stuff right in the middle. That is the dichro in there. Bring it way out. A little too bright, but yeah, see the little shiny stuff? So it sparkles. And that color in there is actually blue. It looks white right now, but it's technically blue. Let's make sure it fits in. Yeah, it'll fit in there perfect now. So that's where it's going in. It's going into here. Limbic Clan, thank you for the follow. All right, Eric. Be careful out there mowing. All right, let's get this finished off. Get it on there too straight, but I can deal with that. Got to let it cool. There was gold in there. Is there? I'm sorry, I can't see the chat. I'll have to wait for it to scroll up a little. I do have blue, yeah. Pretty much every color you can think of we have. I gotta pull this a little bit off. Yeah. Now we just have to make it around all round. Right now it kind of has an acorn shape. It's like an acorn. So we'll just use the mold and we'll get it all. Experimental slime? Nope. No, I have never used experimental slime. I had a hard time with slime. It's so stiff. I didn't like working with it too much. What are the rods made of? Borosilicate glass, commonly known as Pyrex. Pyrex is a brand, not a type. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, it's a brand, not a type. What's the little ledge in front of the flame for? You mean here? This is in case I have to flatten it or do any other things. Do I make? No, I don't make any bongs or anything. I don't have a problem with the industry. I'll make that very, very clear. I just don't make them. I only make glow-in-the-dark spoons. That's it. All right, we just have to get, there's a little crease in there. I got to get it out. So we're just going to be patient and get that out. But yeah, I have no problem with the industry. All right, a little bit more here. So right now I'm just working that little crease out a little bit at a time. I don't want to distort the whole marble. But I'm going to try and see if you can see the light. Watch the light coming off the ceiling. See how it's wobbly all over the place? It's breaking apart, that little light ray. Now if I come out here, you watch it, it's really smooth. So as I'm rotating it and I see that light bouncing around, that's how I know I've got divots or imperfections in it. And I need to get those out before I finish this off, because I do not send out janky glass. It has to be absolutely awesome. What do I do with the rest of the ashes? I send them back to the customer. I always request more than I need, just in case I run into a situation. Let's say this marble I made, and let's say I got done with it and it didn't look like the way I really want it to. And I decide I want to remake it. I want to have enough ash to remake it. I would still send this one as a bonus piece, but yeah, I would definitely resend a new one. And so I want to have enough ash to be able to do that. All right, I got to do my little puzzle piece on TikTok real quick. Come on, there you are. So when you're on TikTok for an hour, it makes you line up this little puzzle piece. There we go. Is sand like glass? Well, they use some type of sand in there. All glass has some type of sand component to it. But what makes borosilicate is boron, or majority of the materials what's in borax laundry soap. So like there are times that I use borax laundry soap as a flux. Yeah, the puzzle piece sucks. All right, we are super smooth. That fits in the marble holder. So that's how it's going to fit in there now. It's going to fit perfect. All right, last little section here. So I have to attach a rod to the bottom. I'm going to barely attach it because I got to make the top portion. This is what's going to face out. And I have to make it look really, really clean. So I got to detach and do as small a possible attachment as I can. So we're going to bring it out here. Like that. It's barely on there. And we're going to burn it off here. I'm going to smooth that out. And then we'll detach it from the rod, smooth that attachment out, and it's done. Now the scary part is, because it's barely on here, it has the potential for falling off. If it falls off, it won't hurt the marble. It won't break. It just sucks. But it won't hurt anything. Unless it falls in my lap. this thing falls in my lap, yeah, it does not conduct heat. If this thing falls in my lap, you're going to see this 55-year-old dude move faster than Flash. Not kidding. You'll see me become superhuman instantly. All right, so here we go. Bring it out. Really nice and smooth right there. Then we just bring it up here. We're going to give it a final polish. Then we're going to grab a tool and we're going to attach it with the tool and remove the final rod. So if you've never seen how a large or intricate marble is done, you get to witness that. And again, this has ash from a dog in it. So that's why it has a little fuzzy on the bottom where the rod's attached. Looks totally different. That's all the ash in there. Callie Crooks, thank you for the follow. And of course, my favorite tool on the planet. What's up, TJ? This is from Dragonfly Creation, who is one of my moderators on here. This is one of the best tools in the planet. I love this thing. Willow, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follows. Rossman, thank you for the follow. LaShawn, thank you for the follow. All right, we're going to come through here. We're going to grab it, heat it up. So you just grip it like this, very gentle. Make sure it's all nice and good. Grab it, and then just tap. Watch. Then off it comes. It leaves a little punty mark right there, and we're going to smooth that out. Then I got to let it sit before putting it into the kiln. And the reason I have to let it sit is if I put it in there right now, it's going to roll on the hot part. It's going to leave a dent. Then I got to fix it. But now you can hopefully see a little bit of the shiny stuff in there. Do I have it angled right? I don't. It's hard to see. Anyway, it is shiny. Maybe I can use a flashlight. There. See it get all blue and shiny? That's the ash in the dichro. I can't leave it out too long though. If I leave it out too long, it will be a problem. Which sucks. All right. So that part's done. We're gonna do no lightsaber. Let's see. I should probably take a break real quick so I can come back and finish up the next couple hours and get that done. So, yeah, there is dog ashes in there. Yeah, that is memorial glass. And that's one of the things we specialize in. All right, give me a few minutes, probably 10. I'm going to prep for the next bit and remove. I got to put these ashes away. I don't want them on the bench now that I don't need them. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Hang with me. I'll see you all in a little bit. There's TikTok done. And everybody that's on YouTube, thank you for hanging with me. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. But I appreciate you hanging. If you wouldn't mind subscribing too, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. I want to make this one my main channel as opposed to TikTok. So I really think it'll be a good move. So I appreciate all the subs. Thank you guys so much. And I'll be back 10 minutes. We're going to do some more glassblowing. This stuff will be fun. When I come back, we'll do some fun stuff. I'll see you on a little bit.